The castle was falling. Walls and battlements of yellow stone stretched into the distance, fading into the haze of the noonday sun. I was on top of the tallest tower on the eastern wing, and from my vantage point I could see the battle raging. Two black armies fought in the haze, clashing on high walkways and in the courtyards below. They blended in a sea of violence, tiny figures striking each other down, the bodies tumbling into space to wisp away into nothingness. The attacking army was made up out of Jan, slender humanoids that seemed to have been sculpted from living darkness. They moved with a darting grace, murderous and quick. The defenders were shadow constructs, smoky bodies with glowing white eyes. They were slower and clumsier than the Jan, but they didn't die. When their bodies were destroyed, they would simply reform at their place of creation. A steady stream of them were flying from the tombs, flapping through the sky with heavy wing beats to rejoin the combat. But the Jan and the shadows were only pawns. It was the mages who would decide the battle. Few in number, they were hidden behind rooftops and ramparts, but their power made them simple to track. Here a swarm of Jan vanished into a building, but never came out. Further south, a flock of shadows descended into a courtyard. Light flickered briefly off the walls, and a few minutes later a new cloud of black specks emerged from the distant tombs. The castle belonged to a dark mage called Sagash, or had belonged. I'd been watching for 20 minutes, and it was clear Sagash's forces were losing. The cathedral overlooking the southern quadrant had held out for a long time, lightning striking down any Jan that came close, but 10 minutes ago there'd been a flurry of battle magic, and the lightning had stopped. The last time I'd been in this castle, I'd fought one of Sagash's apprentices, a lightning mage called Sam. I had the feeling it was him I'd sensed in that cathedral. I also had the feeling I knew who'd silenced him.